Now, the whole world is looking for a cure that the US company Gilead Scienes is promising. With their medication Remdesivir, they have promising results, but it seems that those results are not so positive in the end, and the huge gain that the stock made just recently maybe is in danger. Now, all about that and what the WHO just screwed up day before yesterday on the website. All about it here in this vlog. So let's dive directly into the meat, into the Gilead Scienes stock. If you're looking into the last chart of the 6 months, oh boy, this company really gained. It's a $100 billion company and a current PE ratio of 18.5. So if we are looking since about end of January until now, the stock could gain 21%, and this is quite heavily for a big company like that. Obviously, this had much to do with their promising drug that is coming out on the market, maybe to the end of the whole situation, but this we will talk in a second. Let's talk about this company. So this company is a US based company, and they're having even a dividend yield of 3.35%. Now this stock just yesterday got a little bit crushed. If you're looking into the chart, even the stock got halted because there was a small misunderstanding. The first results that came out of China, because they were treating patients with their drug Remdesivir, and the results were not so bad, right? And they tested it on monkeys as well, and therefore the stock went up in the recent weeks. If you can see, especially in the last couple of days, it was quite high, 15% approximately overall. And then we saw a deep dive day before yesterday, because there was this incident with the WHO. What all is this about, and how this all ends now? Stay tuned. Let's talk about Remdesivir. But first of all, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell to the daily vlogs, and also make sure to smash that like button. Let's talk about Remdesivir. Remdesivir is a drug that is already since the Ebola and Marburg virus on the market, and it's hurting viruses because it's going to break those RNA viruses. And this RNA viruses, this type of virus, is also the current enemy that we are fighting against. And therefore, this is good. And they tested this drug because it's already approved, it's already in use. So maybe they know a little bit about it more than a brand new drug. And there's a couple of things to understand into the drug business. Now, first of all, stocks like Gilead Scienes can go huge, ugly through the roof, or also another direction if the test results are negative or positive. Now, this positive news that came out of tests on monkeys was obviously good for the stock. That's why it went up. Now, they were also human tests in parts of the world like China to give to some severe cases to see if this can help the patient. And the result that came out there, or the report, was maybe by an intern just published on the WHO website, that what not so good wording. It said possibly benefiting. So it was not so good for Gilead Scienes. Therefore, Gilead Scienes lost about 6-7% yesterday, and even the stock got halted because it was too much volatile into the market. And we have seen that actually this kind of drug is maybe not the cure.
As there are headlines now all over the place that the FT is reporting that Remdesivir has flopped, that's their word, in its first trial. So we did see some steam come out of the market. You can see the move in Gilead as that news starts to filter out, a story that was first reported by the FT. And it has taken some steam out of the market. Interestingly enough, we were just talking about it, expecting some data in the days ahead and whether that was going to be a positive catalyst or not.
Now, what does it mean for a drug company, drug or cure? Now, you have to understand that a vaccine is actually not a big business because you do it once, you need to do it affordably, and the government is behind it, and you want to find an end to a problem. But think about if you have something like almost something addictive that people want, okay? Something that can bring revenue on ever-coming basis. And this is the beauty about the drug business for the drug company of Gilead Scienes, that if this drug work, then they will have turnover after turnover after turnover, billions of dollars, and even without any further development cost, because the drug is ready. They just hit on the button, must produce this thing, and over again. When the enemy hit us with waves, and always this drug will be sold, and therefore this is the big business that they are seeking for. Obviously it's not good for humans, and neither it's interesting for the people who are really needing something to help them in their really severe situation. But this is capitalism, guys. This is the capitalism of these companies. Obviously they are making medicine, this is their daily job, and they are looking for those medicines, and those medicines are much more important than a vaccine, obviously, as you can see. Now let's talk about the overall situation, how everything developed. Now this is going a little bit into theoretical part. Let's conclude this. So we have a stock that just went up because there was rumors that the stock has a drug that really works. Now it seems to work, it seems not to work. The report was premature released. Now, is this really a good sign for the company? We don't know yet. But if this is a good outcome of the whole story, obviously this can be a further push for this company. This company can go 10, 20, 30% up. But if we are seeing more and more of bad news, obviously this company can go also down as fast as they came up. And therefore this is the big risk for me. Bio companies are really out of the game. I don't like to trade them. I don't like to be in this business. I don't want to be part ownership of such a company, and I also have no knowledge about it. And therefore I believe something more important for us as humanity is much more important. Think about that the cure is maybe in form of vaccine very far away. Now we have still this medicine that could help, but think about what will be the fight over this medicine. Which country can bring this medicine faster to work? Because think about it, if Gilead Scienes as an US American company will develop this drug, then this drug will be first available only to Americans, or mostly only to Americans, right? And if Germany find a drug that helps, then Germany people will be helped first. If Italy, China, and so on, you see what this is going for, and people will fight over it. People will really see that this is something not so well. So I personally would love to see many companies sharing this as an open source program that everybody at the same in the whole world can really benefit from that, and we then become back to work and then make the economy thrive again. This would be the beauty out of it, but obviously this is not kind of reality, so we should see in which direction it goes. However, I still believe that we will go out of that and we will thrive back like we were. But we need to be very careful, and obviously if you are a hunter of this kind of very speculative stocks, then maybe Gilead Scienes is something for you. If not, then follow me here on this channel, because I'm vlogging and live streaming every single day about this beauty, about the stock market, and therefore have a nice ride.